Don't lie, lie, sign, not sign, got sign, not sign it. Don't cha cha, not playing. What is up, y'all? It's your boy dyoungdrift. We back at another video, another review. Today we're reviewing Joseline Cabaret. Just like the second Joseline Cabaret video, back to back. I did episode 1, I'll do episode 2. However, for baddies, in the baddies where I do have a baddies gonna wild interview coming out. I interviewed somebody in person, so that's coming out right after this video, which will be dropping Sunday. Today is Friday. I don't know when I'm gonna post this though. It gotta be between Friday and Saturday. I'm trying to get it as soon as possible. Alright, so let's get into Joseline Cabaret episode 2. Let's get it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to record. Okay, so on the bus, it's T-Love. Well, it's Chinks and Let's Go going back and forth. You know, Let's Go say Chinks snuck her. I guess you call it a sneak. I don't think Let's Go was looking already. Well, Chinks hit her, but I'm not mad at either one of them. Like, we get into it, of course. You should always keep your head on swivel. We just got into it. Like, yeah, you should keep your eyes on the enemy. So after that, Chinks like, you know, you my storyline, da da da. You need a storyline, da da da. And she said something about a storyline, and T-Love was like, oh, I don't recall you having a storyline. Like, bro. And she gonna get in confessions and say, all I said was she ain't got no storyline. Like, oh, excuse me, I hope y'all hear that, bro. But that sound like something. That sound like you don't really like Chinks. Like, why would you say that? Like, you may feel that way, like deep down in your heart or in your noggin, in your mind. But that's not something you're supposed to say like out loud. You know what I'm saying? Or could have came my bed and be like, what storyline you talking about? Like, you could have asked her a question, but you just said you ain't got no storyline. Like, I don't think you got no storyline. Like, of course, she's gonna get on there with you. And they're just going back and forth. T-Love, I think she's gonna be not unlikable this season. Yeah. Do I think she de-riding Lex? No, because I mean that was her opinion. She said her opinion. Like, I don't think you got no storyline. It could have came out way better. Like, it came out like you don't like Chinks either. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me, y'all, but it could have came up like she's siding with Lex and them. Honestly, Lex go to them. Honestly, because her to say it was just wild. But I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, so they get to the house and right off the top, Joseline like she not in the mood. I'm like, what happened? And on the other bus, Nick was saying she got beef with Drea because something happened in Paris with the Eiffel Tower. I can't really get into these backstories like that because they be confused and then they be like so petty or whatever. I really can't get into the backstories. I just want to see what happens now. Can you explain it today? Can you explain it now? Like, can you put in one sentence and just be like, oh, they left us. We was taking pictures. Like, why would y'all leave us? Something like that. Don't go into the whole, yeah, so me, da da da. We was in Paris and we went up to the Eiffel Tower and then, like, I'm not even getting to that personally. I'm not getting into that. But he says it's on site with Drea, and so they get to the house, and yeah, Joseline like she not playing or whatever. I don't know what happened with Joseline. I don't know. I guess she was fed up with the girls. But you did you bring these girls back, or did Zeus bring these girls back? That's something for y'all to answer in the comments. Like, does Joseline bring these girls back, or does she approve of bringing these girls back, or does Zeus bring these girls back? I feel like Zeus may bring these girls back, and all Joseline can say is yes, no, she'll work with them. Like, I know for what's her name, Amber, she said no, I'm not filming with her. At least that's what Amber said, according to Amber. So, okay, she ended up sending Isis, Egypt, Neek, Dez back to the bus, and she said Isis was on some. She gave her ass to kiss or whatever. Yeah, you said ass me too, cause it could be ass as an AS. But yeah, like, and I said it wasn't like that. Her phone wasn't working. Just somebody she paid to us $500 a day. And I'm like, $500 a day. No shade. I don't know if that's supposed to be a lot. I guess 1,000 every 2 days don't sound too bad. And how long was the tour for them to be getting paid $1,000 every 2 days? And Egypt said it was $450. So let's be real here. I like Egypt, and Yeah, I mean, I said a phone didn't work. That did sound like an excuse to me, even though I don't really know what happened. It just sounded like an excuse to me, like, oh, my phone didn't work, but you was outside when Nick and Dre them. So you could have contacted Jocelyn through them two girls that you was outside with, or whatever the case may be. So, or she was outside with Nick and Dez, one of them. But yeah, let's continue, shall we? Okay, so two more things happened when I was outside. Miss Natural was like, I would have never had it. I would have never let it go down like that between me and T Love. Okay, can we get a backstory? Can we see the fight? Like, what happened? What happened? I follow the blog pages. I don't be watching the blog pages like that. And then whatever you comment, it's gonna be reported. No, I'm cool on that. But what happened? Can we see the fight? Like, did y'all fight on tour? Or like, this is what I'm thinking. They fought on tour or something. And then she's talking to Erica, and Erica was like, I was drunk at the time. I didn't mean to like quit, but I was honestly fed up. And Jocelyn gonna say, you supposed to be no. Erica was like, cause you called us a three stooges. You said something that I really didn't like. And Jocelyn gonna say, y'all supposed to be example for the new girls. Oh, so you want us to get talked to like crap, and we call that an example for the new girls, so they can know they gotta get treated like crap too. Like, nah. Jocelyn should have said, even though I said that, I feel like you still could have stayed. I understand you was drunk, but please remember you need to be example to the new girls and show that you can stay no matter what. Something that don't sound right. Like, I don't know. Like, you can't talk to girls crazy and expect them to want to stay all the time. Like, Erica stood on business. She's not about to get talked to like that. So, what is we saying? Okay, so we get the girls on the bus and they like, well, I said some real stuff like, is you here to elevate us? Is I'm here to be somebody's little beat? Like, that's honestly what it feels like. She gonna elevate you, but she gonna be her little beat too. No shade, Jocelyn. But after the girls picked their room or whatever, and they picked a room before that, but girls picked the room or whatever, nothing really happened. They all had these big rooms, like, it gave master. But anyways, let's skip ahead. So the girls outside or whatever, Miss Natural and the girl with the cute sky, the girl with the cute eyes, like, I want to see what she's gonna be. I think if she bring personality, she's gonna be good. She's gonna be a good one because she's pretty cool so far. But we got Gypsy. She's still beating a dead horse talking about, oh, okay, here go this one. This one said, F the OGs. Like, come on, this whole, we seen this storyline before. Like, why would you be on a dead horse and keep saying what she said? Like, at least bring it up. Like, if somebody says she weird, just be like, oh yeah, because she said F the OGs too. I was confused about that, but she just bring it up for the first time and just saying, oh, this is the first time I ever talked. She's talking about, oh, well, this girl said F the OGs. Like, girl, what are you trying to? Are you the snitch? Are you the tattletale? Like, I'm not impressed with Rattata. I barely watched the Erica Mena show. I only watched like 2 or 3 episodes, but it's like, dang, like, who are you? Are you the snitch? I'm confused. Hold on, but then Love gonna say, I came to here to give love. That's what I'm giving from the jump. But you just said F everybody in that same. All you was saying, I said F everybody. I was saying that to you. I'm talking to everybody. But then you go in the next sentence, you're going to say, I came here to give love. That's what I'm giving to everybody. Like, it's everybody is you trying to give love. Because that give love stuff just came out the blue, came out of nowhere. So what you're here to give love. Like, I'm not on either one of their sides. Rattata, no. Love, no. Because she giving me Gaia vibes. And she giving me the yummy vibes. She finna be the power of the whole season. Like, come on now. Oh, one more thing at the end of Love sentence, she gonna say, if we want to get in the paint and, quit talking, we can do that too, you know what I'm saying? And Rattata gonna sit there and nod her head. Like, girl, like, if you gonna do something about it, like, it gets scary, bro. Like, don't be snitching on me if you're not ready to fight. Like, you tell me, you got some power with me, so let's go and get that out the way. But Rattata's not trying to get that out the way, and bye. Just both of them bye. Okay, so Des come up and try to talk to Jocelyn, right? Because Jocelyn had called for Nick and Des, but Des go up first. So this is what confuses the guy to me, and I don't ever get this, because it's like, who's telling the truth? Jocelyn says, you went online, you said I'm hating on you. Des say, no, I didn't say that. I never said that. I never talked about you. Then Jocelyn say, you said I'd be hating on you. And Des was like, no, I didn't say that. So Jocelyn pulling this out of her ass, like, well, I'm just wondering, like, would Jocelyn just lie like this and just make up some stuff and say, Des said about her, which I believe wouldn't happen, or At least in this instance, it's not. It's very unlikely that Jocelyn just make something like that up. Then you got Des talking about I never posted about you. I never said that. So if we was to take Des out, you think Des never said anything about Jocelyn, and Jocelyn just making this up? Like either could be Jocelyn telling you, Des telling you. They both sticking to what they heard. Like Jocelyn not gonna make that up. That's what side I'm leaning more towards, because it's like, yeah. But Des, why would you lie by saying you never posted that? We never talked about Jocelyn. I'm confused. I don't be getting that. Like, how can I just lie? Like, I would be like, so you didn't say that, so I'm just making this up out of nowhere. Like, I would be like trying to prove my point. Like, you said that for sure. But it's just like they'd be like, no, I never posted. I never said that. But Jocelyn got a whole particular instance where you said something. That pissed me off, and then be confusing the F out of me, because like, who's telling the truth and who's lying? But anyways. Okay, so Dez said that Nick has some proof or whatever of Andrea or whatever. So Dez called up Nick to come out, and Nick come out, and Nick up here looking for the proof on her phone. And Jocelyn, you got the proof of her saying that? And Nick was like, no, I don't got that proof. I'm about to tell what she said. Like, what you going to your phone for then? If you ain't had a proof. Like, what receipt you finna pull up if you ain't got no proof? So confused by that. Anyways, Drea and Nick start to fight. I thought Nick could fight a little bit better than that, but they was like really looking tied up over there and really was holding on to each other and swinging on each other. And then you got Dez and Danny fighting, and Dez absolutely ate Danny the F up. Round 2. Dez ate Danny up. Nick jumped in, but it wasn't needed because Dez was gonna eat Danny up regardless. She got in the bushes, and then round 3, Dez and Danny. Dez ain't do her big one at round 3. Round 3, I don't know if Dez was tired or she got caught in the between the rock and hard place or a bad position, but she didn't eat up Danny that 3rd round. But then you got Jocelyn like trying to tell about, let me talk to you, and walking up on these girls while you got your minions in the back, like behind you. Like, it's some people walking up on me, and so Dez like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that with you. Like, she kept walking off and running off. So like, I'm not gonna do that with you, Jocelyn, because what if them girls would have really stayed there, stayed in place while Jocelyn and these other 3 girls walked up on them? I don't know. And Nick's on the same thing. Like, Jocelyn, like, let me talk to you, while walking up. It's 4 people walking up on me. You talking about let me talk to you, but you walking up on me. Like, Nick tried to walk away too, because she not doing that either. So yeah, that's where we left off at. And we're gonna get to what Jocelyn's talking about with Nick. Yeah. Brother, do y'all see Nick with this knot? The knot from Andrea is crazy. You have a knot all last season. You fought Hennessy, right? She fought some people that fight harder than Andrea, and she ain't had no knot. But now she got a knot. Forgive me, y'all. What else was? Oh, she was like, she don't give a F about Dez and how Dez walking right now. And Dez, it was kind of funny. Dez kind of ate when Jocelyn, she could walk her flat ass out the door. The door may hit her. And Dez got her. She was like, what ass? His ass ain't flat. And she was like, I know Jocelyn, I mean what she say. But honestly, that joking stuff Jocelyn doing, talking about she don't give a F about Dez and all that's quote unquote joking. I think she's playing, but she's serious. Like, she really don't care for Dez like the last she cared for Nick. Like, she's telling you in your face she don't really care for you. You think she playing, but she kind of serious on the side. It's half and half. It's 50-50. So take it how you want to. Okay, so it's Love. Excuse me. It's Love, T-Love, and the wrestling girl, I think. And Love started opening up to T-Love, and the wrestling girl talking about, what she done been through. Well, first she was talking about the other girl, like, why she got name in the mouth, okay, which was valid, like I said. But she's talking about, she started opening up, talking about, what she done been through. She done got art, as strippers, they get that. Musted. What else? Abusive boyfriend and knocked the shoulder out of place. She got pregnant while she was homeless. Just started naming some stuff because I forgot who asked, but the wrestling girl, she says, what have you been through in that confessional? She gonna say, I got a love-hate relationship with Love, because I feel like she's still trying to find out who she is for real. but I kind of like her. You know, she misunderstood. She don't know herself. You know, but she's also misunderstood. Like, and for you to say that, and then for you to ask her, well, I get the confessionals they film it after the fact, which means something that there was a disconnect between the rest of the girl and Love, like during the show while it's airing, obviously, because they can film the confessionals after the show is over, right? I think so, or at least midway or something. I think they, if they don't change outfits in the confessionals, that mean they filmed it while the season was over. But yeah, and then what else was weird to me was well, it just came off weird because you said that in the confession, then you gonna ask her, like, what you got going on. Like, I get, but you gotta understand you gotta really know what the reality TV to know they film it either mid season or after, you know, the season over with. Also, after she opened up, T Love was like, dang, so she done told me all this. Now I'm like, I gotta take all this in, but I'm gonna keep my eye on her. Like, I'm gonna really watch her now. And when she first started saying that, I was like, dang, so this girl open up to y'all, you gonna judge me, but like, I really can't trust you like that. That's how I first initially took it, but she said she got to keep an eye out on her because she got to make sure she okay. Something not sitting right with me, but honestly, as messed up as it sounds, if I didn't know a person like that and they told me like what they done been through, they done been through like some effed up stuff, I wouldn't be mad at T-Love for the first viewpoint that I thought she was trying to make. Like, well, this person have been through so much, and I gotta watch out for you because I don't know what you want. You done been through all this. Like, I think that's valid. As messed up as it sounds, as messed up as it looks, because this is gonna open up to you. He told you all this, and you gonna say you gotta watch out now. As messed up as it sounds, it's being real with people. You tell them what you honestly thinking. That's being real. But T-Love didn't say that. She said she was trying to keep an eye on her just in case she's not okay. That's valid too. It just seemed like she wasn't trying to say that, but she said that at the end of the confessional. It's like, oh no. Okay, Erica Mena. That's how Erica Mena come up and she see Gypsy and she was like, Gypsy, you know what you did? You effed somebody on my time. Now Gypsy said it wasn't on your time, and Erica Mena said you got eliminated and you went to the hotel and you effed somebody. Keyword is she got eliminated. Okay, she got eliminated. So was the dude still in the house? And I heard it was, mom said it was Mr. Willy Wonka, I think. Or Mr. Master, whatever his name was. But did you F? Is that considered effing on your time? Maybe the dude effed her on your time, but she got eliminated. So she could do what she wanted to do after that. You know, I don't really like Gypsy and fast forward to the next episode, you know, Erica Mena dress split. Ooh, big deal. Whatever, Jaquan Taekwondo. She took her through there. I think I might have seen her on Facebook. No, I don't think that was her, but she like literally did a Hurricanrana, a wrestling move while stripping and like flipped somebody over. She like literally made somebody flip, and she was on top of them next. I don't know if that was her, but when she started doing her moves that she described, it's just you dipping and you twirling your hips. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what move she was talking about. I don't know if that's on Facebook or not, but I think that's the special one she was talking about that got showed on the show. Besides that, so we get a preview of the next episode, or I think it was this episode, but it was preview of the next episode. That was like, you know, what happened. Oh, okay. One more thing. T-Love and Chinks. T-Love did spit. I feel like that was kinda nasty, especially since T-Love's such a pretty girl. I didn't like that. I don't like that. Because you're trying to give, like, that's what gutter girls do. It's either you're cute or you're going to be gutter. You can't be, I guess you shouldn't be cute and gutter at the same time, but it's like, you're on a level with Hennessy now. No shade to Hennessy, but, like, as far as being hood and stuff like that, like, yeah, T-Love, like, you went down a few notches for me. But then she up here always talking about some, what's happening, in the confessionals and all that. And now her and Chinks start fighting. It looked like she kept up with Chinks, but next episode she get knocked by Chinks. She almost fall down. Okay, then we get Gypsy. That's saying, was you ever there for my friend Erica Mena? And Gypsy was like, she tried to explain herself, and Gypsy ended up taking off on Erica Mena, and then Gypsy ended up getting attacked and whooped by the whole house. I want to say that's her karma for all up in love business, trying to mind somebody else's business and trying to snitch on them all the time. I want to say that's her karma, honestly. You should have minded your business, but you kept trying to pick this girl, trying to get this girl beat up every 5 seconds. But in the tables end up, the Uno ended up reversing, and it flipped that turn on you. So yeah, I'm tired. Hope y'all love this review. I've been doing longer reviews. Badges Gone Wild interview coming up next. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And your boy's out of here. All right, y'all out. Peace.